Yeah, a big cheers to all the student audience. Technical Club and PMC welcomes you all to the video pitch workshop. As you all know, our institute comes up with the pioneering ideas to make its students future ready. One among such implementation is the design and implementation of URL 18 curriculum. The curriculum stands as a base for the students to realize their idea into reality. The curriculum holds the students for future ready. The URR 18 third year UG students will undergo a mandatory course mini project. Our institute with Towering Vision has added a video pitch with a 10% weightage as a final submission proceeding to the course. The video pitch is innovative in communicating our idea that virtually realizes the idea of students to the judgment panel. The video pitch is now also being asked to be presented in national level hackathons and to the young entrepreneurs by the investors. The technical club, along with the photography and media club, have now taken the initiative in this workshop to resolve all the queries, provide some guidelines in making video, and lead the students in successfully and efficiently completing the course of mini project.
Our institute, having the vision to make its students technically superior, has now extended to all the aspects of courses. This spirit can not only this spirit can not only make our students technically superior, but also give no chance for competitors in all aspects of innovation. Equipping the students for the future and making them industry ready is all that our institute believes in. The organizers hope that students will make efficient use of it and draft the video pitches that showcase their potentials and uniqueness.
We are profusely elated to invite our Associate Dean of Student Affairs, Sri M. Narasimha Rao Garu, to show his presence. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Proceed.
I now invite faculty in charge of Technical Club, Dr. T. Senthil Murugan Garu, to show his presence. I request faculty in charge of Technical Club, Dr. T. Senthil Murugan Garu, to give a brief introduction about the workshop.
Thank you, Jaba. Respected Principal Sir, respected Dean Students Affairs Professor G. Raghudam Reddy Garu, respected Associate Dean Student Affairs Sri M. Narasimha Rao Garu, and many project coordinators of different departments, and my dear students. Good afternoon to all. This video pitch workshop is especially arranged for third year students because the third year students only involved for many project development as per our URR 18 curriculum. So previously we have only PowerPoint presentation for evaluate the mini project. For this semester onwards, our beloved principals are motivated to present a small videos, that is the video pitch for present your project in the front of panel members. The video must be how your team details, your supervisor details, objectives, and developing models, working model, social impacts, business model, and conclusions like that. You have to include in your project video. Why we are calling like this is a video pitch? So it is like a small video, but it's how more informative. So we have to make the video as like I said. So nowadays, all the students have the smart mobile phones, so you know how to take the photo, record the videos and all. Okay, but some very good photographers are also there in your group. But here you will learn about how to edit. It's for official presentation. So our technical club and photography and media club under the student activities and jointly organized this workshop for you. In this workshop, you may learn how to record the video, how to record the audios, how you can integrate with the video and audio, as well as how you can integrate with the two different videos in video editing softwares. You will get the demonstration with our General Secretary of Technical Club and General Secretary of Media Club. They will present in front of you. I request all of you, you just learn how to do this video and audio operations through practical demonstrations now. Thank you. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
Now, I take it as a privilege to invite our Associate Dean of Student Affairs, Sri M. Narasimha Rao Garu, to address the meet.
Thank you, Hemant. Good afternoon, everybody. Respected Principal Sir, Dean, Student Affairs, and my faculty colleagues and student friends. Morning we had a inauguration of this. I spoke on this particular thing. I would like to give only one input to on this occasion. That is this particular video pitch workshop is meant, as Senthil sir mentioned, that this is the first era. It is a new era in our mini projects regulation. So try to make use of this opportunity, and it is most exciting. And our student team has taken a lot of pains in initiating this particular. Is I audible, sir? Is I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yes, sir.
Our student team, particularly Yogesh, Sriram, have taken a lot of pains based on our instruction, and we are working under the guidance of Principal sir. So no other college has taken such kind of initiation. So it is a video document for your mini projects. So all these related topics will be discussed. What are the do's, don'ts, and what is to be, how to make a video. All these things must be demonstrated by two presenters, today's presenters, Yogesh and Sriram. And they have planned and they have worked on this. And this total team is working on this technical club and PMC club. Our suggestion is only that because it is made it as a mandatory. So try to make use of bring out your talents, and it is only a initiation, and our students are going to give some tips and some how to make the basic thing. So you can do with your creativity better way and best way, and it is also a part of curriculum. So you are also awarded for some best video pitch. I think some awards are also there. I think better projects, better mini projects with and business model. So as you all also having some photography and short film making skills, so make use of all these skills and make your presentation video pitch better. And I wish you all the best. And I thank Senthil Murugan sir for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs and giving the insights. Now, I hand over the proceedings to Mr. K. Sai Yogesh, General Secretary of PMC, for introducing us the guidelines and videography part.
Thank you, Hemant. Respected Principal, sir, respected Dean Student Affairs, respected Associate Dean Student Affairs, respected faculty and judges of photography and technical clubs, and all the students present here. Good afternoon, at all. I'm going to start my presentation. Good afternoon, everyone. This is K. Sai Yogesh, General Secretary of Photography and Media Club of Civil Engineering Department. Why you should provide a video for your minor project. This will be a proof of concept, POC, a prototype in a video format, so that we will have a proof that you have done your project. Remember guys, this is compulsory for every third year student of URR 18 syllabus to provide a video pitch of your project. This will be graded and awarded. And sequence and duration of the video. Project details will be introduced by you by providing few slides, which includes title of the project, team name, team members and roll numbers, and name of the guide, and your project journey. Project journey includes research area, user community, problem identification, and your project journey also includes you should capture every moment of your project from beginning. This workshop is started prior to classwork because you should be able to capture each and every moment of your project work, each and every photograph of from your project work. You should have all the photos of your labs where you worked. You should have all the videos of your workings. You should have, if your friend helped in your project work, you should have his photo so that you can give the credit to your friend, and this will be a lifelong memory for you. Prototype demo includes how your project is working. Suppose you have created something, a sensor based thing. If you are an electronic student, you should be able to give a demo on that. That will be around 1 minute to 70 seconds. User feedback and scope of business model include, if you're from mechanical engineering department, I'm just giving an example. You created something depending on tractor, and you should be able to take review from local farmers. Student need to mention the type of project, which means academic area, research area, analytical and business idea. Mention the target group of customers. Video is expected to be about less than 5 minutes and less than 50 MB. And here are grading parameters. Journey video include 30%. And remember guys, not only taking and collecting video and photos of every part of your journey, remember that you will save it and you will have a record of that. Prototype demo will be evaluated 40%, user feedback 20%. It is not compulsory that every project will have a user feedback. Some might have a target group of audience. You should be able to interact with them, and that will be around 20%. And your presentation skills is about 10%. You may know, you may get a doubt that how presentation skills. After complete video is edited, you should present the whole video, not only narrating a video with your own voice, but you should include a video which is known as a PIP. PIP means picture in picture. Picture in picture will be explained in detail in coming demonstration by Mr. Sriram, General Secretary of Technical Club. And you should name the file as follows: video underscore mini project underscore your roll number. And the best video will be awarded by college management, which will be first it will be selected by HODs and seminar evaluation committee of the department. Then it will be sent to central committee. And guys, this is very important. Hope you all are very much aware of videography. Every mobile phone had a camera, and you can record videos. But there are few things mandatory in this criteria to reach certain outcomes. Pre-production include concept. Here concept is minor project itself. You'll create something. For that you will record and you will present it. That is concept. Script means where, when and how to take a video. You will write that so that you will have no confusion in editing. Here in storyboards, conceptualize shots and plan a flow of video Here we will, in this circumstance, conceptualize shots to give it a better example. Have you ever looked at an NPTEL video? How how beautiful NPTEL video will be? How beautiful a documentary from Discovery Channel? How beautiful their narration will be? That is the conceptualized shot in this criteria. I recommend to you the equipment because if you are a civil engineer, if you are doing a concreting work, you can't hold your camera for a long time. You should have a tripod. Guys, remember, you should not shoot a vertical video. You should not shoot a vertical video. You should shoot a horizontal video. This is vertical video and this is horizontal video. Remember, if you are looking at a movie, you will not look it vertically. You will look it horizontally. Remember that every video and every photo of your project should be horizontal, not vertical. I mean, it should be landscape, not portrait. Choose a tripod. No matter how steady your hands are, you will have a little stabilization disturbances from your mobile. Even if it is a short video, we recommend you the tripod. And this is known as GorillaPod, which is the cheapest option and the best option because it can be used in multiple ways. It can be used as a selfie stick, it can be used as a gimbal. You can type different type, you can place it in different places like this so that while doing your project it will be comfortable and you can record the whole thing. And don't use your smartphone zoom. If you use your smartphone zoom, the quality and stabilization get disturbed probably. If you want to take a close-up shot, move your mobile phone horizontally forward, lighting your video. You should take your videos in a well-lighted place and in a plain background. Remember, it should be a well-lighted area. Object should be visible. Your project prototype should be visible. That should be in a well-lighted area. And in second picture, if you see, they're standing in front of a window. So light exposure disturbs their picture a lot. And this is important, guys, and it is yet very simple. This is known as rule of thirds. A photo will be divided into 9 grids, three horizontal and 3 vertical. In this, focus area will be center. Second, fourth, fifth, sixth, and eighth are the focus areas. And unnecessary areas will be remaining 4 blocks. In this photo, the face, hair, and focused areas are covered here, and unnecessary parts like mic and his lapel pin are covered next. Coming to sound, guys, you should not have a disturbance. Remember that while you are recording a video, while recording your presentation video, or while recording your prototype video, make sure that you don't have any disturbances in that. If you have disturbances, that will not look pretty good. Use a tripod for stabilization. Remember this point, you should use a tripod and you should record it in high quality, that is 1080p and 60 frames per second. Every phone will have that option to record in different conditions. Shoot at least 50 seconds of dummy tape before and after the scene. Remember, you should have a stable shots. You should hold your phone horizontally. You should not hold your phone vertically. Shoot every part of your project journey. Take every part of your project photos. You should have photos with your guides. You should have photos with your friends who helped you in this project. And you should keep record of those things with you. First thing is to make a script. You should decide your project. You should make a script. How to shoot a video, when to shoot a video, where to shoot a video. And remember, your video duration should not be more than 5 minutes and 50 MB. Video should be shot against white or single color background. Make sure your audio and video is very clear and should not have disturbances, should not have vibrations, and your video should be very stable. Using a tripod is highly recommended, and the recommended tripod, GorillaPod, is very much cheap. It costs something around 300 rupees, not as costly as other tripods. Kindly take some close-up shots if necessary, and don't zoom from your smartphone. And don't put loud music in the background scores of video. Don't shoot a vertical video. You should shoot a horizontal video. Avoid taking shots from computer screen unless it's a part of your idea. Better you take screenshots if necessary. Should include a pip video in presentation. Pip video is nothing but a picture in picture. If you had a picture, if you want to add another picture in that, that is not a picture in picture. Here we will add video and video. That will you'll come to know in the coming presentation by Sri Ram. Remember, guys, you should points to be remembered are you should capture each and every part of your video, and that should be vertical, stabilized video. Remember that every part of your journey is detailedly saved with you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Yogesh, for helping us with such productive presentation. Thanks a lot. And I now hand over the proceedings to Mr. G. Sriram, General Secretary of Technical Club, for the live demonstration of this video pitching process. Over to you, Sriram.
Thank you, Hemant. Respected Principal Sir, Dean Student Affairs, Associate Dean Student Affairs, Faculty in Charge Technical Club and Photography Media Club. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. I would like to continue with my presentation. As my friend Yogesh said that the main points to be covered in this video is the project details. That is the title of the project, team name, if any, and the name of your guide, and your journey, that is where you have done the research, your problem statements, your user community, that is the target audience, prototype demo, that is what are the technologies used in that, what is the prototype and your working of your prototype, and user scenarios, and followed by the user feedback. If yours is a user project, you can even take it to the user and take a feedback from them and include it in the video pitch so that it would add a weightage to your video. Now I would like to show a demo video which has been done by our college students. Sir, screen share.
Department of EEE, final year. This project deals with radar-based object detection under the guidance of T. Praveen Kumar sir, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE. See, the primary object of this project is to use ultrasonic sensor as a radar and locate the object along with its location and range. Problem statement: during olden days, detecting, identifying and tracking of the object was done manually, which was very difficult, even for predicting the weather and to find an object under the water bodies. So to solve these problems, a radar was invented. But the using of radar is not that cheaper and not that effective. So replacing the radar with an ultrasonic sensor could be an effective way. This project deals with finding of an object as ultrasonic sensor as a radar, which is very effective and cheaper. The block diagram of the project and the components used: the Arduino UNO board, the ultrasonic sensor and the servo motor. So let's see the connection pin-to-pin diagram of this project. Firstly, we would see the interfacing of servo motor with Arduino board, where I'm using the male-to-male pins to connect the servo motor to the Arduino board. Now the white pin, which is the ground pin, is connected to the ground port, and the blue male-to-male pin is connected to plus 5 volts and the purple one to the PWM port. And you can see the power cord is connected where the power supply is given through the laptop. And now the interfacing of ultrasonic sensor to Arduino, where firstly you can find the supply pin is being given to the Arduino board. Then the trigger pin which is given to the port 10 and the echo pin which is given to the port 11 and the black pin which is given to the ground. That finishes the interfacing of the project, and you can see the code used in the interfacing of servo motor to Arduino. This shows the working of this project, the radar based object detection. Whenever the ultrasonic sensor finds an object in its way, you can see a red mark in the screen, in the processing app screen in the laptop. And whenever there is no object within the limits of the ultrasonic sensor, the radar shows clear. Whenever an object is encountered, you can find a red mark. And coming to the outcome of the project, see, radar based object detector using ultrasonic sensor has been achieved, and it is easy to handle this project with ultrasonic sensor as a radar because it is cheaper and not tough to handle. Thank you.
Yeah, this is the demo video submitted by our college students. So now let's see how to make a video. That is, what are the things you needed before editing the video. Before editing the video, make sure that you have saved all your journey. That is, like if a friend helps you, click that shot, and when you are assembling the project, make an assembly video in time lapse. And if you are having any code snippets, you can even add them. If you are from an CSE or IT department, or you are making any software projects, you can use screen recording applications like FreeCam 8 to make a screen recording and add it to your video pitch. And before making the video editing starts, make sure that you keep a script. That is, what are the things you are going to start while editing. That is, from the point where you start the editing to the point where you end the editing, make a script, write a script, so that there would be no last moment changes. So you can follow the script and make sure that there would be no changes in that. So now let's see how to make the editing. In this we have, sir, is my screen share? Now you can see that we have, in the demo video, we have used InShots and Filmora Go applications in editing the video. In this video, there are two parts. One is the PIP, that is a photo picture in picture. You can see you can see that we have used InShots application and Filmora Go application, which are available in both Android and iOS applications. And you can see that there is a right top, right bottom in the demo video, there is a picture in picture, a person sitting and narrating the video. So that is called as picture in picture. Now, how to make these all things together, that we'll be learning in this session. Now you can first procure all the things needed. That is your journey, your pictures, your introduction slide, your project objective slide, your problem statement video, your components, your assembly video, your working video, your project outcomes. Keep this all things ready at a time and start your editing. And now you can choose, you can see my screen. This is InShots application, which is available in both Android and iOS mobiles. Most of you are aware of this application, but we will know here how to make your presentation professional. So you can choose the video option here and start a new project. Now you need to select the pictures which you need. That is in a sequential order. First, you will be introducing your project, your name, and your faculty in charge. So the first introduction slide, and followed by the faculty in charge photo, and followed by the project objective. What is the main objective of your project? And then followed by the problem statement. If you are you have any slide for your project objective, you can, or else you can even simply narrate by focusing your camera at your face, and next followed by the block diagram of the project, and then the components of the project, and then followed by the assembly video for projects. This is a simple project, but there are many projects where it would take some days to make the assembly. So capture all the movements and merge them together into a single video, and you can keep them, or you can everyone is aware of time lapse. You can use time lapse so that it would be very easy that you can show the overall assembly of your project at a single go. If you are from a CSE or IT department, write the coding part and make it into time lapse, so that you can even show a bit of thing where you, how in a time lapse, how you have coded the entire thing. And next followed by the assembled photo, and followed by the code snippets if any, and you can even add the working video is a mandatory thing. And next followed by the project outcomes. At last, what are the outcomes of the project? This slide says that. And at last, the thank you video. Now you can select the right mark here, and everything will be imported into the application. Now what this is the will making the video first and making the narration part second, because there would be no disturbances, and the sync would be immediately. We can, after making this video, we can take this video as a reference and make the narration, so that there would be sync in the video. Now you can see the introduction part. Here you can see the time, it's around 5 seconds. So it takes me, if it takes you 5 seconds to introduce yourself and a project, it's okay. If you want to increase it to 8 seconds or 10 seconds, you can just increase it by clicking on this button here. And next followed by your faculty in charge photo and your project outcomes. And here it's the project. Here he is describing his project problem statement and what is the solution he has brought for that statement. And next followed by his block diagram and his components used in this, and next a time-lapse video of his assembly. You can see that here he is making the time-lapse video of his assembly. Here there is no narration part. Narration will be done in the second half after finishing this video. And in the same way, he has added, we can add our complete assembly of a picture, and followed by the code snippets. And this is the working prototype, and how the project is working. That is the prototype working should also be shown in the project. And next followed by the project 2. What is the project objective? That is the main thing. That is where, what are the outcomes of your project? And then followed by the thank you slide. This is the first video we are making, and next we will make a picture in picture. That is the narration part. Now make sure that you remove the InShots watermark by watching this free remove video ad. You watch this ad and remove the watermark, so that there would be no watermarks on your video. And while saving the video, you save it into 1080p and 60 fps at 60 fps at 60 fps. And now let's see how to make picture in picture. For iOS users, there is an option, picture in picture option in InShots application itself. For Android users, please go through Filmora Go application to make a picture in picture. Select this is Filmora Go application. You will be getting it in your Play Store, and you will also be getting in your Apple Store. Just press on the new project, and you have saved a project before. Import that project into this project and import that one. And it takes, after importing it, the project would be imported. Now what you have to do is, we need our picture at the right bottom of our video. That is the narration part. This is a main important thing, that you the narration part must be added in the picture in picture mode at the right bottom. Now how to add that? So there is an option called pip here. Press on that. And what is the narration part? I would like to add this 58 seconds video at the first. Narration can be done in parts wise even, because you can edit it after. Now, and make sure that after you are adding the narration, here go to the canvas option and select the format, and select the Instagram format, because we need to remove this Wondershare Filmora Go watermark. We will use this. And now going this pip, you can just drag this to the right bottom, so that you can add it over here. and now you can see that a video is added at the right bottom, and this is how we add picture in picture. Now you can see he's just narrating the things which are there in that video. Now he's saying the project objective. Now you can see here he's already describing the project, so I don't need this right part. Just select on the track and split it here, and you can select this and delete. That's it. Now after this we need to add another picture in picture from here. So select the plus button, select the pip option again, and add button, and select the video which you want to import and press on the right button. Now it's imported from here. This is and again you adjust it to the right bottom, so that it would be, and make the video unique. Like if you want to add the video picture in picture at right bottom, make sure that you leave some space at your right bottom in every picture and in every video you make, so that there would be no overlapping in the video. Now you can see that picture in picture is added to the whole video, and there is an extra picture in picture after this video. So I don't need this. Actually there is a 15 seconds thing which I don't need after this. So simply select the track, split it, click on this and delete. Now my video is ready. You can see that my video is ready. Just simply you can export it. Here you can use 720p and 60 frames per second and export option. Now but there is a problem in this, that you can see the watermark of Wondershare Filmora Go. Now how to remove that? Now after exporting the video in this, you can go to InShots application and open the video which you have saved at Filmora Go. This is the video which I have exported. Now you can see the Filmora Go's watermark here. Just we can use the crop option to remove that and press on the right mark, and you can remove this InShots watermark using a free add remove. That is how, and you can save it in 1080p resolution, 60 frames per second. This is how you need to edit your video. Now this is how we can edit the video, and these let me summarize the whole workshop contents. Like from first, as my friend said, this is a mandatory video proof which must be submitted to our mini project coordinators, and this is awarded and graded, and the best video pitch would be given an award, and the video must be less than 5 minutes and 50 MB, so that the quality must be good, and it must be less than or equal to 5 minutes. Naming the file is like video mini project and your roll number. Make a script for your video. As I said, that script is very important when you start a video recording. You know that there are in many movies they make the script first and start their shooting. Use a tripod for stability, and do not shoot in vertical mode. Shoot it in vertical mode. Choose the area where there is a good lighting, and never miss a picture in journey of your project from the day one. That is when you start your project and when you end the project. Don't miss any movement, and capture every movement, and merge them into a single video and make your video pitch, and avoid noises in background. So avoid noises in background. It's better to make the narration part later, so that there would be no noise disturbances. And resources, as I said, that journey video and all the introduction slides, project objective slides, pictures, components, assembly, code snippets, etc. things must be saved before you start the video editing. For screen recordings, you can use FreeCam 8, which is available at freescreenrecording.com, and make sure that you save your video in 1080p 60 fps, and you need to remove the watermark. There should be no watermark in the video. And if you are aware of any other softwares, you can go with them, as these are not the only two you need to use. You can use and show your creativity in this video making, and you will be awarded. If your video is the best one, you will be awarded for that. And final video must be less than 5 minutes and 50 MB. And thank you guys. Thank you, sir, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. For queries, I'll be sharing you a Google Meet link in the chat box. We can contact there for any queries after this session. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Hemant.
Thank you, Sriram, for your wonderful demonstration. Now I request Ms. Veeb Akshita to propose vote of thanks.
Hello everyone. As all good things come to an end, so is this session. On behalf of our Photography and Media Club, I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to those who directly and indirectly helped and contributed to this workshop. This is Akshita from third year CSE department. I hope you all have enjoyed the informative session that our committee organized today. I thank our management for providing with all the necessary facilities and encouraging us for organizing such innovative workshops. We wouldn't be here today without our Honorable Principal, Dr. K. Ashoka Reddy Garu. Thank you, sir, for constantly motivating our students whenever necessary. On the outset, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the Student Activity Center for giving us this opportunity. Then I would like to thank our Dean Student Affairs, Mr. G. Raghutam Reddy Garu, for encouraging our new efforts. I would like to thank our Associate Dean Student Affairs, Mr. M. Narasimha Rao Garu, to boost our confidence very often. Sir, you always get the best out of our students. Then I would like to thank our faculty in charge, Photography Media Club, Dr. D. Prabhakara Achari Garu, for constantly encouraging us whenever we come up with new ideas. Next, I would like to thank faculty in charge Technical Club, Dr. T. Santin Murugan Garu, for his presence at all times. And now I would like to thank Mr. K. Sayogesh, the General Secretary of PMC Club, and Mr. Sriram, General Secretary of Technical Club, the presentators of today. Thank you for choosing this session and delivering your knowledge. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels have to start rolling well before in advance. We are fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated students, committee, and also the volunteers. I would like to thank the hosts of today's session, Zeba and Hemant, for their high enthusiasm. We have been fortunate enough to have the renowned identity from academic, industry, and all other areas. I'm very thankful to entire participants of this workshop. I'm sure that our institution will continue to get significant provision from diverse group in the future. Choose some real-time project, address it with engineering disciplines you have learned,